At some point in your life, someone is going to try to sell you insurance. And your first instinct will be to say no, because you're young, you're fine, nothing bad has ever happened to you, and paying for something you might never use sounds like the worst deal ever invented. And then something happens. And suddenly you're Googling, is it too late to get insurance at midnight while crying into your phone? So before you get there, let's talk about the ones that are actually worth it. Health insurance. Picture this. You're at the gym, feeling great, living your best life, and then you slip and land wrong. Suddenly you're in an emergency room staring at a bill that costs more than your first car. That's the world without health insurance. Medical costs don't negotiate. They don't care that you're young or that nothing bad has ever happened to you before. One bad day, one weird diagnosis, one accident, one surgery, and you're looking at tens of thousands of dollars. Life insurance. If you disappeared tomorrow, who would suffer financially? A kid, a parent who depends on your income? Life insurance is basically your way of saying, even if I'm gone, I've got you. You pay a monthly premium while you're alive, and if the worst happens, the people you named get a lump sum payout. Term life insurance is the version most people actually need. It's straightforward, it's affordable, and it does exactly what it sounds like. Auto insurance. Okay, you probably already have this one because in most places driving without it is illegal. But here's why it actually earns its spot beyond just keeping you out of trouble. Fender benders happen constantly. Someone runs a red light, you get distracted for half a second, a parking lot becomes a battlefield. Without coverage, any of those moments can cost you thousands on the spot. Liability coverage pays for damage you cause to someone else. Comprehensive coverage handles everything else. Theft, hail, a tree falling on your car at 2 a.m. for no reason whatsoever. Disability insurance. Here's the one nobody thinks about until it's too late. Everyone imagines the risk is dying. But statistically, you're far more likely to be unable to work for months than you are to die young. A back injury, a serious illness, a long recovery from something routine. Any of it can keep you out of work while your bills keep showing up right on time. Disability insurance replaces a chunk of your income while you're out. Without it, most people burn through their savings in a few months and start making very bad decisions out of desperation. Homeowners insurance. You spent years saving for that house. You finally have it. And then a pipe bursts at 3 a.m., floods 2 rooms, ruins your floors, and the repair estimate comes back at $15,000. Homeowners insurance covers the structure, covers your belongings inside it, and protects you legally if someone slips on your porch and decides to sue. Most mortgage lenders require it anyway, but even if yours didn't, skipping it would be one of the riskiest financial bets you could make. Renters insurance. A lot of renters assume that since they don't own the building, they don't need insurance. And that logic makes sense until someone breaks into your apartment and takes your laptop, your camera, and anything else worth anything. The landlord's insurance covers the building. Your stuff is completely on you. Renter's insurance covers your belongings, gives you liability protection, and typically costs less per month than a streaming subscription. It's one of those things that feels pointless right up until the moment it saves you. Travel insurance. For a weekend road trip, skip it. For a 2-week international trip with non-refundable flights and hotels, it starts making a lot of sense. Medical emergencies abroad are expensive in a way most people are completely unprepared for. Healthcare systems work differently in different countries, and without coverage, you could land in a foreign hospital and come home to a bill that follows you for years. Travel insurance also covers cancellations, delays, and lost luggage, all the things that seem unlikely until your flight gets cancelled the morning of your departure. Long-term care insurance. Nobody wants to think about this one, but here it is. As people get older, many reach a point where they need help with basic daily tasks, getting dressed, moving around, eating. Professional care at that level, whether at home or in a facility, is one of the most expensive things money can buy. Long-term care insurance helps cover those costs. The earlier you get it, the cheaper it is. Most people wait too long, and by the time they want it, premiums are high and health conditions make it harder to qualify. Umbrella insurance. Think of this as the insurance that covers your insurance. Your auto policy has a liability limit. Your homeowner's policy has one too. If someone sues you for an amount above those limits, and people do, umbrella insurance steps in and covers the gap. It sounds like something only wealthy people need, and honestly, it is more valuable the more assets you have. But the premium is low enough that for a lot of people, the math still works out in their favor. It's a small cost for coverage that most people never use and are extremely grateful for when they do. Phone insurance. You didn't think twice about spending $1,000 on that phone. But the second someone mentions insuring it, suddenly it feels like a scam. And then you drop it face down on concrete, pick it up, and the screen looks like a spider web. Or it slides out of your pocket into a toilet. Or it just disappears one night and you have no idea where it went. Replacing a flagship smartphone out of pocket costs anywhere from $600 to over $1,000. Phone insurance, whether through your carrier or a third party, covers crack screens, water damage, theft, and sometimes even mechanical failures. It runs a few dollars a month. Not because your phone is fragile. Because you are human, and humans drop things. So here's the pattern you've probably noticed. Nobody buys insurance because they think something bad is going to happen. They buy it because one day they realize that bad things don't ask for permission first. You don't have to get all of these, but you do have to be honest with yourself about what you actually have to lose, and what it would cost you if it disappeared tomorrow. Start with the ones that protect against the disasters you couldn't recover from on your own. Build from there. And stop waiting for the midnight Google search to be the thing that finally convinces you. Subscribe.